hosting the Ridgeview Mustangs here tonight on senior night here. So emotions are high, good crowd, turn up here at the Titan Center as we get ready for this last home game in the regular season for the EPG Titans this season, as we'll take a look at how both teams look coming into this. EPG, they're on a 2-game losing streak, which is uncharacteristic of them this season. They're 20-8 overall, 7-4, and 4th in the HOI standings. And as a part of that 2-game losing streak that they have been on the last few days, they lost the traveling trophy in a shock loss to DMAC that was on the road at Deer Creek, Mackinac. That was on Friday night. It was a 9-point loss, which was a tough outing for EPG that night, in which, of course, they lost that traveling trophy, in which they've been holding on to since the McLean County Tournament semifinal round. So, no trophy for EPG to defend here tonight. They'll be looking to defend their very prestigious home record this year. They are 9-1 throughout 10 regular season home games this year, and that only loss at home was against the Tri-Valley Vikings in the first time they met, all the way back towards the beginning of January. Meanwhile, for the Ridgeview Mustangs, they're 3-7 in road games this season, contributing to their 10-16 overall record, and they're 1-9 and sit at 12th in the heart of Illinois standings. Their only conference win this year was against Fisher. They've played Fisher twice this year. One of them was in the McLean County Tournament. The other was a regular season game in which Ridgeview won. Also Ridgeview on a 2-game losing streak right now, in which they let up 96 points in their last game at Lexington. They'll be looking to bounce back and potentially pull off an upset on the road here tonight. The stage is set. Senior night here at El Paso Ridley High School. We're going to be taking a short break, and we'll have some commercials here for you on Route 24 Radio and Ben Webster Sports. This game about to get underway very shortly. So we welcome you back here to El Paso Ridley High School, where they are announcing the starting lineups for both teams right now. We'll start with the El Paso Ridley Titans, where they have their senior lineup in which they're going to be announcing here tonight. 5 seniors consisting of Ryan senior night at El Paso Ridley High School. This should be an entertaining one. The Titans do not start their seniors out on the floor tonight. They instead start Braden Hayes and Siobhan Maxson instead of Ryan Kelsey and David Nelson, as Braden Hayes hits the jumper for 2. Here's a three-pointer on Ridgeview's first possession. Carter Beck airballs the 3. So that is a good start for EPG. Braden Hayes getting on the board, only had 8 points against Pleasant Plains on Saturday. Here is Micah Meese looking to lead this Titans into their bounce back from those 2 losses against DMAC and Pleasant Plains. Braden Hayes with the ball. The sophomore has been outstanding this season, and he looks to be the next lone superstar of this Titans program. Here's Micah Meese inside. He loops it up and in for 2 to get the Titans an early 4-0 start against these Ridgeview Mustangs. Last time they beat EPG was all the way back in December 2016. They went 30-2 that year and made it all the way to the state championship game, in which they lost. Here's a jumper attempt there from Tanner Maupin, which is blocked by Bob Schaefer. Now here comes Micah Meese. Pull-up three-pointer from Meese is no good. And the rebound. We're going to get a foul here against EPG. The ball is on the way back down, and it looks to be against Jeremy Oss, and it is. First personal foul. First team foul of the night for EPG. Just getting started here from the Titan Center. So here comes Ridgeview. They get it to Tanner Maupin. Get it to Jack Carter Beck. Over to Cole Kennedy now. Kennedy in the paint. Get it back outside. Here's Tanner Maupin with a three-pointer, and that is good. To make it a 4-3 game, Maupin hits Ridgeview's first bucket of the night. Bob Schaefer floats it over to Braden Hayes, who's in the corner. Hayes inside, floats it up with the left hand, and it's no good. Rebound is going to go here to Noah Hastings, but it's picked back up by the Titans. Jeremy Oss to Braden Hayes. Hayes pull-up jumper is up and in to make it a 6-3 ball game. Just over 2 minutes gone here in this one. Maupin driving inside, and we're going to have a foul. And I believe this will be against Jeremy Oss, which will already be his second personal foul. Instead, they'll call it against Bob Schaefer. First foul against him, second team foul for EPG. As they'll get it into Carter Beck here for Ridgeview. Hastings. And Maupin takes it to the rim, and he somehow misses the bunny. Rebound by Micah Meese. Here he goes. Gets it over to Siobhan Maxson. Wide open, deep jumper is no good. Rebound here by Maupin. who's going to get it here to Cole Kennedy, who takes it to the rack and is fouled. And this is against Chavon Maxson, so already 3 team fouls for EPG here in this first quarter. And 2 free throws coming up here for Cole Kennedy. Kennedy hits the first one. Let's see about the second one here for the Mustangs. It is good. 6-5 ball game. After those 2 Ridgeview free throws, there is Braden Hayes on the wing. Gets it up top to Micah Meese. Meese inside. He puts it up and in for 2. Titans who blew out the Mustangs on this day last year. Jonah Funk, who is no longer an EPG Titan, he had 26 in that game as Ridgeview come down the other end and score a basket, and there's Noah Hastings with the score. Here comes Micah Meese driving it inside, and he puts in another bucket, plus the hard, and Micah Meese has just scored. And scored another bucket. And the ensuing free throw finds its way in. And we immediately get a 30-second timeout here for EPG. Micah Meese is officially with that basket EPG's leading scorer throughout 4 years, hitting 1,938 points. An incredible feat by Micah Meese himself. He needed 7 points here tonight, and he immediately gets them. What an accomplishment by an amazing player in his last regular season home game as an EPG Titan. What a night to break such a prestigious record. So now we get this game back underway. Here's Tanner Maupin here for Ridgeview as he's going to find Noah Hastings, and that's another bucket here for Ridgeview. Defense somewhat lacking for EPG as of right now. 3.5 minutes in, 11-9 lead. It's only a 2-point affair between the Titans and the Mustangs at the moment. Braden Hayes is going to be fouled. And the Titans will have it on the sideline. That foul going to go against Carter Beck. His first foul, and we get a substitution coming in here for Ridgeview. Landon Ludwig checking in here for the Mustangs. Here's Bob Schaefer off the inbound. He floats it up. That's no good. And that ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Ridgeview possession. So the Mustangs, with this next possession, have themselves an opportunity to tie this game. So here is Tanner Maupin, who's guarded here by Jeremy Yoss. And we're going to get a foul call here against Yoss, which will be his second personal foul and the 4th team foul of the quarter against these Titans. There's the inbound in here to Carter Beck. Ridgeview still with that opportunity to tie this game up at 11. 11-9 at the moment. Here is Maupin looking to do it himself. Looks like he took 3 steps on his way through. Misses the layup anyway. And so that ball was tipped out of bounds. It'll be EPG possession. So here comes Micah Meese bringing it up. Gets it to Braden Hayes in the corner. 3-pointer on its way. No good. Rebound goes to Jeremy Yoss, who puts it up and in. To give EPG a 4-point lead. Yoss with his first bucket of the night. here is Noah Hastings. Hastings gets it here to Maupin. Maupin can put it up, and he gets it to fall. Count the bucket plus the foul for Tanner Maupin, who looped it up and in for the score and has a chance to make it a 1-point game. That foul was against Jeremy Yoss again, which is his 3rd foul, and we're only in the 1st quarter. Owen Berquist checks in Yoss's place. So Maupin here for the Mustangs. He's on 5 points, now 6 with the free throw being good. Now Micah Meese brings it up, gets it to Braden Hayes in the corner. He's double teamed. Schaefer to Meese. 3 minutes left in this 1st quarter. Braden Hayes steps back, floats it inside to Meese, and another nice pass to Bob Schaefer. How did he not go up with that? A clear chance to the basket inside. Here's Micah Meese. Inside to Schaefer again. Berquist. Meese driving inside. Gets it to Schaefer. He floats it up. It's no good. Meese has a chance to tip it up and in. That's no good. And now Ridgeview with a chance to take the lead. Here's Tanner Maupin driving inside. Tries the reverse layup. It's no good. And Braden Hayes is going to come up with it. Here's a nice floated pass from Micah Meese, which is off the mark. Goes out of bounds. Ridgeview will have it. Ryan Kelsey will be coming in shortly here for EPG at the next dead ball. Carter Beck. Ridgeview setting up the play in which they have 3 tucked into the corner. Beck just went in an ISO. Here's Maupin. He's going to be getting 2 free throws here for Ridgeview with a chance to put them in front. This is a very slow start for EPG. That foul against Owen Berquist. Tanner Maupin, 6 points out of the Ridgeview 12, headed to the line. First free throw is money. Ties this game at 13, 2:06 remaining here in the 1st quarter. As Ryan Kelsey officially checks in for Lucas Bob Schaefer, senior for senior there. So here's Maupin with a chance to give Ridgeview their first lead of the night. And it is good. 14-13 lead here for the Ridgeview Mustangs. Here is Micah Meese, recently just broke the all-time leading scorer record for the El Paso Gridley Titans. Here's Owen Berquist. And zip it to Chavon Maxson. Now Braden Hayes. Hayes will put up the jumper. It's no good. Rebound here by Carter Beck. And now here come Ridgeview, led by Cole Kennedy. Kennedy. Flip it here to Noah Hastings. Carter Beck driving inside, working on Ryan Kelsey, and we're going to get a foul. It will be another foul against EPG, and they're already above the limit, so any foul against EPG from here on out. For the last minute 29 of this 1st quarter, Ridgeview will be shooting free throws. Now, the only exception to that is offensive fouls. So it's Carter Beck at the free throw line, and this is the first one. Tell that the Titans have just come out lackadaisical here tonight. As Carter Beck goes 0 for 2 from the line. Stays a 1-point game for now. Braden Hayes has it at the other end. Chavon Maxson, Micah Meese, Braden Hayes, deep 3-pointer off the mark, and it is going to bounce off the top of the backboard multiple times. Comes to Ryan Kelsey. Micah Meese goes up with it. No good. He gets his own rebound and scores to get the Titans the lead back. Tanner Maupin here for Ridgeview. Ridgeview's leading scorer with 8 points. Game's leading scorer is Micah Meese. Here's a 3-pointer off the mark from Noah Hastings. Tanner Maupin grabbing at it inside with Micah Meese. It's going to be a jump ball. Possession error pointed the way of the Mustangs. So Ridgeview will have it on the baseline. It will be Cole Kennedy to inbound. Cole Kennedy, the son of the varsity head coach, Jake Kennedy, here at Ridgeview. And they get it right in here to Landon Ludwig. One of the first times he's touched the ball, and he drains the three-pointer to put the Mustangs up 17-15. 37 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Braden Hayes gets it to Javon Maxson. Micah Meese three-pointer is good, right back. And EPG with a quick response to retake the lead. Micah Meese is on 12 points. And here comes the D-up chant here from the Purple Rain student section. 1-point game. What a pass that is inside. And that was no good there from Max Mason, who recently checked into the game. Here's Brayton Hayes. Three-pointer on its way. That's no good. Rebound by Carter Beck. He's got 1 second to get up a half-court shot, which is no good. And that will end the first quarter here from the Titan Center. A high-scoring one, but also a closely contested one. The Titans barely lead at the end of one, 18-17. We'll be back here after these messages. Welcome back to the Titan Center here, as it is a 1-point game. It is closely contested. We do have to say the EPG Titans have come out of the locker room a bit lackadaisical here so far, leading only 18-17 as we're about ready to transition from quarter one to quarter two. As your Titan 5 on the floor right now, Micah Meese, Braden Hayes, Ryan Kelsey, Javon Maxson, and Owen Berquist. Javion Maxson is out tonight. And here is Javon Maxson, who gets it to Braden Hayes. Owen Berquist. Micah Meese, three-pointer on its way from Meese, no good. Rebound by Kelsey. And here is Braden Hayes, who steps back, puts up the three-pointer. That's no good. Ryan Kelsey gets another rebound. He zips it out to Javon Maxson. Here's Braden Hayes again. He steps back. Tried to put up another three, doesn't do so. Passes it up to Berquist, who gets it to Javon Maxson. Now Braden Hayes, pump fakes a three-pointer, finds Owen Berquist, who drains a three himself. Owen Berquist with his first points of the night, and with the first points of the second quarter. And the Titans lead by 4. Here's Mason inside, who gets it to Ludwig, another three-pointer for him. And Ridgeview get it back to within 1. Here is Meese. Gets it to Javon Maxson. Maxson guarded here by Max Mason. Now Braden Hayes will drive it inside, and he's going to be fouled on the way through. This foul against the Mustangs, it's going to go against Tanner Maupin, his first, team first in the second for Ridgeview. Titans have it on the baseline. Meese sips it into Berquist, but it's stolen away by Maupin. Maupin looking to go coast to coast. He does, but a travel is called against Tanner Maupin. He should have been called for one earlier. He gets called for one there. So the Titans hold on to their 21-20 advantage for the time being. Micah Meese finds Braden Hayes. Meese once more, back out to Hayes. Hayes, get it here to Javon Maxson. Just over 90 seconds gone here in the second quarter. Micah Meese inside, puts it up for 2, no good. Ryan Kelsey grabs the miss. That's no good. It's tipped back up and in by Micah Meese, who is now on 14 points in this game. 23-20 this scoreline. As here's Tanner Maupin with a with a forced three-pointer. It's no good. Rebound, Max Mason. Tanner Ludwig will pull up with a jump shot. No good. Rebound, Braden Hayes. Braden Hayes can go coast to coast. Blocked from behind by Ludwig, and a foul was called. Looked like a clean block from my point of view, but they interpreted it as a foul, the officials. So Braden Hayes will shoot 2 free throws for the Titans. Hayes' first free throw is up and through. Braden Hayes has as many points as the number on his shirt displays. 5 points for number 5, and he just ruined that because he now has 6 with him going 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Titans by 5. So here comes Carter Beck for the Ridgeview Mustangs. He's going to get this one here to Cole Kennedy. Now Noah Hastings. And we're going to have a timeout called here by Jake Kennedy. He's going to call a 30-second timeout, and we will take 30 seconds to recognize some sponsors. Titans on their senior night, hosting the Ridgeview Mustangs. And yet only lead by 5. These are 2 completely different teams if we're talking about records. Titans 20-8, Ridgeview 10-16. The Titans won the HOIC tournament as here goes Tanner Maupin. Right as I was making my comparisons, he takes it to the basket and scores, plus the foul. He's on 10 points now. That foul against EPG was called against Braden Hayes. Tanner Maupin to now shoot 2. Or shoot 1. Just making the basket. Maupin puts it up and in. And it is a 2-point game now. Here comes Micah Meese, who gets it to Chamon Maxon. Maxon over to Meese. Meese driving inside, he loses it. Ball's on the ground and is picked up by Carter Beck. And Ridgeview could come back the other way with it. Mustangs with a chance to tie it up as we're going to get a foul on the way through. Chavon Maxon will be called for it. That's his second personal, second team foul for EPG. Carter Beck is going to get this here to Cole Kennedy. Kennedy gets it here to Maupin. Maupin to Ludwig. Ludwig, nice find inside, and Carter Beck loops it up and in to tie the game at 25. Now here come the Titans again. Micah Meese. Dribbling it around, he floats it to Braden Hayes, has it at the free throw line, takes a step in, puts up a fadeaway jumper, and it's good. Titans reestablish their 2-point advantage. So come Ridgeview back at the other end with Tanner Maupin. Maupin gets it to Kennedy. Kennedy to Ludwig. Ludwig back to Maupin. Inside is Beck again. Beck lays it up and in. 2 straight baskets for Carter Beck. And we are now tied at 27 halfway through this second quarter. Meese gets it to Braden Hayes. Back to Micah Meese. 3-pointer on its way. Off to the right. Rebounded by Ryan Kelsey. Now Owen Berquist. Back to Micah Meese. He'll float it up. He misses. Rebound by Beck. Now here comes Cole Kennedy. Gets it to Tanner Maupin. It's kicked out of bounds by Micah Meese. The Titans will have it on the sideline, and Bob Schaefer will come back in here for Ryan Kelsey. Cole Kennedy Tanner Maupin. Mustangs looking to take the lead on this possession. Landon Ludwig. Maupin, three-pointer on its way. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound by Bob Schaefer. Now here comes Micah Meese. Meese to Braden Hayes. Hayes. Schaefer. Maxson. Back to Hayes. Hayes driving it inside. And an offensive foul was called in the midst of that possession. It's against Bob Schaefer. And it's another turnover for the Titans. As it has just been a sloppy first half by this home team. Landon Ludwig. Noah Hastings back to Ludwig. Hastings zips it inside. Carter Beck puts it up and in over Bob Schaefer. Ridgeview have a 2-point lead again. Braden Hayes to Chavon Maxson. Titans are starting to wake up a bit as Braden Hayes loses it, but a foul was called. It's going to be against Tanner Maupin of Ridgeview. That is his second foul, third team foul of the quarter here for the Mustangs. Ball played in here to Micah Meese. Now Chavon Maxson. Chavon hands it off to Meese. And that pass way out of bounds from Micah Meese. Timeout called by Nathaniel Meese. It's a full timeout. Likely going to dig into these Titans here who have come out clearly lackadaisical here tonight as they trail Ridgeview by 2, just over 2 to play here in the first half. Section, loud and proud as they have been all throughout the season. Doing another rendition of their Do It chant, which is a key staple of the student section throughout the year. Go at it again here tonight. So Ridgeview trailing, or leading by 2 rather, over the EPG Titans. As here's Carter Beck, chance to increase that lead. Landon Ludwig gets it to Noah Hastings. Hastings back here to Beck. Beck working on Bob Schaefer, and Beck loses it, and it will be a turnover here by Ridgeview. And now we'll get a sub here as Max Mason will make his way out of the game. Tanner Maupin will be the one going to the bench. Max Mason was the one who checked in. Micah Meese gets it to Braden Hayes. 2:10 remaining in the first half. Owen Berquist to Chavon Maxson. Braden Hayes. Micah Meese, Bob Schaefer. He floats it up, misses. Schaefer gets it back, puts it up and in for 2 to tie it at 29. 1 minute 50 left in this first half. 29-29 the score. Ridgeview have kept it close. And we'll look to take the lead on this possession again. Ludwig from downtown, it's no good. Micah Meese grabs the miss, zips it forward to Braden Hayes, stops, 3-pointer on its way, no good. Rebound goes to Chavon Maxson. Micah Meese, Braden Hayes, Chavon Maxson back to Micah Meese. He drives it inside, lays it up and in. Micah Meese now on 16 points. And here come Ridgeview yet again with Carter Beck. Beck gets it to Hastings, and Hastings' pass goes out of bounds. Cole Kennedy tried to save it, failed to do so, and it'll be another turnover here for Ridgeview. They've had a few of those the last few possessions. So now Micah Meese can bring it up. Bob Schaefer, Micah Meese, Braden Hayes gets it to Micah Meese. Bob Schaefer over to Owen Berquist. Here's a 3-pointer. That's no good. And that ball tipped out of bounds by Bergquist, who was attempting to grab his own miss. As Jack Hempstead going to check in here for EPG. He will be checking in place of Siobhan Maxson. And we'll be seeing Jack Harlan come into the game as well for the Titans. He'll come in for Owen Bergquist. Jack Harlan getting some fairly rare minutes here. As his role is going to be face guarding Tanner Maupin. Here is Cole Kennedy, gets it to Landon Ludwig. And here we got a shove called here against Braden Hayes. 37 seconds remaining here on the clock. It's Braden Hayes' second personal foul, third team foul against the Titans here in this second quarter. Carter Beck. 30 seconds remaining now in this first half. Carter Beck dribbling around, working on Bob Schaefer as he has been all this first half. 20 seconds remaining. He's just going to chew this clock. 15 seconds now. 10 seconds. Beck scouring the floor. Looking at what to do. Just pulls up with the jumper and hits it. 3 seconds left. Micah Meese has a chance to put this up from half court. Air ball. And that will do it for the first half. The Ridgeview Mustangs are tied with the EPG Titans at halftime. But what we've seen all throughout this season is that the Titans start off slow, but then put the pedal to the metal in the second half and win big. Will that be the same here tonight? We will find out in the second half. But as of right now, it is Titans 31, Mustangs 31. We'll take a short break here on Route 24 Radio and Ben Webster Sports, and we'll have all of your halftime sequence for you right after this break. And we welcome you back here to the Titan Center here on senior night here on Route 24 Radio and Ben Webster Sports. The Ridgeview Mustangs shockingly tied with the EPG Titans at the half, 31-31. We'll go through some halftime stats here for you. Then we'll be hearing from my very handy assistant James here in just a few moments. But starting off with the EPG Titans, Micah Meese, 16.5 rebounds. Bob Schaefer, 2.3 rebounds. Jeremy Oss, 2 points, no rebounds for him. Javion Maxson is out tonight. And Braden Hayes with 8 points and a rebound. Siobhan Maxson, no points and rebound. Ryan Kelsey with 6 rebounds, but no contribution to the scoring so far here tonight. And Owen Berquist with a lone 3-pointer to be at 3 points, no rebounds for him. Meanwhile, for the Ridgeview Mustangs, Cole Kennedy is on 4 points. Tanner Maupin is on 11. Carter Beck is with 8. And Noah Hastings is with 2. Landon Ludwig with a couple 3-pointers for the Mustangs to have 6 points. And so we have a winter guard performance right beneath us. They're performing their 2025 show. Life is in a bubble, something around those lines. But yeah, let's go to the game and welcome my dad, my assistant James here to the talk show, as you would like to call it here at halftime. I just want to start out by saying that was a very lazy start, you would say, from EPG. What do you think?
Yeah, man. I thought the first 2 minutes they came out relatively strong and pretty fast, and then seemed to just slow up. I was really surprised that there seemed to be little going on, certainly on defensive rebounds. We were allowing a lot of shorter guys to get up there and in and get those offensive rebounds for Ridgeview. Not forcing turnovers, allowing them to have a lot of time to pass and move the ball. But on defense, I felt we were pretty slow overall. If I'm honest about what I'm watching in the first half, what I'm looking at is a relatively well-drilled team playing as a team. They've got some nice, and I'm talking about Ridgeview, they've got some nice movement, they're moving for one another, they're creating some great gaps. I believe I think it was Carter Beck who had a lot of backdoor passes just into him down under the basket. He was left open and just had some easy layups. But that was created by the movement of the team and just a lot of direction there. And to be honest, on offense for El Paso, we're relying on individual brilliance. And it's not looking the same. There isn't the same flow to the offense. We've got the individuals who can keep the scoreboard turning over. Mike is already on, was it 14 points? Braden, 16 points, Braden on 8. So again, Braden and Micah are running the scoring, but we're looking primarily to those two, and it doesn't look the same. And what we're finding at half time is you've got a team who's moving the ball against some individual brilliance, and it's a tied game. And I feel, the Titans should hopefully pull this together at halftime, and like you already said before halftime, pull away in the second half, because I feel like that should be the result of this game. However, I think they've got a little bit of work to do. They need to speed up on defense. They need to crash those boards a lot more. Ryan Kelsey has done a fantastic job. Shout out to him on offensive boards. He's been getting in there and getting those offensive boards. What that's showing, though, is the shots aren't falling for the Titans either. Braden's had a bit of a difficult half in terms of, I don't think any of his 3-point shots have fallen yet. So, yeah, it's maybe lackadaisical is a word you used. I'd say uncoordinated performance so far.
And here's another question that I'd like to ask you. With the loss against DMAC and obviously the loss on Saturday against Pleasant Plains, in which you could kind of draw similarities from that game against Pleasant Plains where the Titans lost at the buzzer to tonight. Ridgeview have done a great job defensively. They've double-teamed Braden Hayes. They've kept him out of the game for the most part. Would you say that teams around the central Illinois area are starting to figure out the Titans' code offensively?
I think people, are watching the game tape and will be looking at the score sheet and realizing primarily if they can do some way stop Braden or Micah. It's difficult to stop both, but if they can stop one of the two getting in the flow, they can disrupt the way the Titans play. And I think again we see tonight a disrupted first half, disrupted offense, and Ridgeview holding it close, and they're going to come out, full of confidence in the second half, belief off the back of knowing that the Titans have just had two difficult games, and it's like, hey, let's go out there and cause them some problems in the second half and see if we can't make this through.
If Ridgeview were to pull off the win here tonight, this would be the Titans' second home loss this season. The only other loss was obviously against Tri-Valley in early January. But that does it for this halftime report. James, thank you so much for coming in, talking. You always have a lot to say at halftime, no matter whether the game's boring or it's exciting. You just always find stuff to talk about. So I'd just like to thank you for that.
Hey, let's go back, and I will see you again on Thursday for the IBC game. Looking forward to that one.
And that is the Titans' next game in Chillicothe against Illinois Valley Central High School. We're about 90 seconds away from the second half getting back underway here from El Paso Ridgeview High School at the Titan Center. And we'll take a short break, and we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of the second half. So we're just about ready to get this second half underway here from El Paso Ridgeview High School. The EPG Titans somewhat struggling so far here against these Ridgeview Mustangs. It's tied 31-31, and this second half is underway. We're going to get it here to Tanner Maupin. Carter Beck inside, and he is going to be fouled right away. No foul is going to be called, or yes, there is a foul going to be called. It's just a matter of whether it's an on the ground or a shooting foul. It's against Javon Maxon. It was not a shooting foul, so the basket will not count there, but it will count here for Jack Pierce, who we haven't seen him for quite a while in the game here for the Mustangs. Here's Jeremy Yoss at the other end, misses the layup. Bob Schaefer crashes in to get the rebound. Javon Maxon swishes a three. And the Titans are in front, 34-33. Tanner Maupin at the other end. Titans double teaming him now. Cole Kennedy back to Maupin, catch and shoot three, no good. Rebound. Going to go here to Beck. Kick out here to Cole Kennedy. His three-pointer off the mark. And the rebound goes here to Jeremy Yoss. Now here comes Micah Meese. With the all-time leading scorer in EPG history in that first half. They're going to foul on the way through against Ridgeview. It's going to go against Tanner Maupin. That's his third of the night. First team foul of the quarter. Micah Meese will inbound it, get to in, and Bob Schaefer floats it up and in for two. Now it's Cole Kennedy. Noah Hastings going to get this one here, as this is no good here from Pierce, who goes up with it, misses it. Ball comes back down, and it's a jump ball. Call here. Possession arrow pointed the way of the Titans as they bring it back the other way. Now Brayton Hayes turns around, puts up a jumper, it's no good. Rebound by Carter Beck. And now here comes Tanner Maupin. He can advance it back the other way. He nearly saved it from going out of bounds, but the officials interpreted it as his foot was on the line, so he was out of bounds, and it's a turnover for Ridgeview. If you're the Mustangs in this second half, you have to limit the turnovers if you want to win this game. Javon Maxon three is no good for EPG. Micah Meese rebound. Brayton Hayes corner three is no good. Rebound here. Going here to Jack Pierce. Now here comes Tanner Maupin, weaving his way in and out of Titan defenders. Kicks it out to Carter Beck. Nice find inside to Pierce. Here's a three-pointer for Hastings, and he drills it. going here in this third quarter. 36-36 ball game. Micah Meese puts up a three. That's no good. Rebound goes to the Mustangs, and now here comes Cole Kennedy. Chance for the lead again for Ridgeview. Hastings in the corner. And he lost it. Ball goes out of bounds off of Chavon Maxson. So the Mustangs will have it just about right, almost wedged in the corner. Now it's Carter Beck. Stops. He's going to get this one here to Pierce. Back to Beck. Hastings catch and shoot three. In and out. Rebound by Micah Meese. Here he goes. Gets it to Braden Hayes. He puts it up and in. Noah Hastings is closing it down from behind. Now here comes Ridgeview. And we're going to get a foul here. And I believe this is against Chavon Maxson again. That's his fourth. Owen Berquist immediately summoned off the bench to replace Maxson. Chavon Maxson here tonight with just 3 points and 4 fouls. In fact, if you take his point total and rebound total, that's 3 and 1. That makes 4, and that gives you how many fouls he has also. Cole Kennedy, 38-36 lead for the EPG Titans. Tanner Maupin is going to find his way to the rim and score. 38-38 score now. This game is tied up again. Micah Meese gets this to Braden Hayes. Three-pointer from way outside is no good. He's really struggled from outside tonight, Braden Hayes. As a jump ball is going to go to the Mustangs here. It has been a rough outing tonight here for EPG, and I don't think any change has been made really since halftime. Tanner Maupin puts up a floater. He gets it to go. 2-point lead for the Mustangs now. They lead 40-38 about halfway through this third quarter. Here's Braden Hayes. Turns around, gets it to Jeremy Ost. Tries to get it back to Braden Hayes. Bob Schaefer's pass is stolen by Noah Hastings. He's going to stop, get it to Carter Beck. He drives inside, kicks it back out, stolen by Jeremy Ost. Ost is going to look to go all the way with it, and he will score. And we are now tied at 40. Jeremy Ost is on 4 points now here tonight. Cole Kennedy bringing it up. Owen Berquist defending him. Kennedy to Beck. 42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Maupin drives inside, misses the floater this time. Rebound by Schaefer. Micah Meese zips it forward to Braden Hayes. Micah Meese again. Hayes, three-pointer on its way. Good! Braden Hayes from downtown to make it a 3-point lead. As Owen Berquist puts his hand in there right off the inbound from Ridgeview. Flips it out of bounds, so it would be Ridgeview basketball right under their own basket. There's Tanner Maupin. Get it here to Carter Beck. 3 minutes remaining here in this third quarter. Timeout going to be called here by Jake Kennedy. Or maybe not. It was an offensive foul. I'm not quite sure what happened there. All I know, it was against Cole Kennedy. He gets immediately benched. Here's Micah Meese inside. He floats it up and just about gets it to fall. So Micah Meese, he's on 18 points. That's his first bucket of the second half. And he's now on 1949. And he's 51 points away from becoming the first Titan ever in EPG history to hit 2,000 points. Ludwig steps back with a three. That's no good. Rebound is going to fall here. And that ball takes out of bounds. It will stay with EPG. Ryan Kelsey's going to check in here for the Titans. Bob Schaefer will make his way over to the bench. 5-point Titan lead. Ridgeview still hanging in there, but they need to keep answering offensively. Here's Carter Beck. Beck, drive inside. He's going to try and float it up. It's no good. Jeremy Osshall's in the miss. And he'll give it up to Micah Meese as Meese will bring it up. Meese gets it over to Owen Bergquist. Bergquist to Braden Hayes. Three-pointer on its way. No good. Rebound by Micah Meese. And he's going to travel. My goodness, that is quite the call, and Nathaniel Meese is livid. And you have to say he almost crossed the line there. He picked up the ball and gave it to the official while screaming at him. In my opinion, he should have got teed up there. The lack of professionalism there from Nathaniel Meese as Tanner Maupin takes it in at the other end, and he's going to be fouled. Maupin will be shooting 2 free throws now. That foul going to go against Owen Bergquist. That's his third. First free throw coming up here. And it is no good from Maupin. He's on 15 points right now. Jack Hempstead will check in place of Jeremy Oss now. Chance to make it just a 4-point game. And it is no good. Rebound is going to fall to Jack Hempstead. Tanner Maupin goes 0 for 2 from the line. Owen Bergquist to Micah Meese. Meese just going to sit around half court. Chew out some clock here for EPG. Minute 25 left. Here in this third quarter, Micah Meese just still dribbling. Micah Meese is 2 rebounds away from a double-double. 18 points, 8 rebounds here for Micah Meese. And if you're Ridgeview, yes, this is a good thing because as of right now, you're still only down by 5. You're in a closely contested game. The Titans student section hasn't really been that into it here tonight. And now the Titans will start a play. Braden Hayes, he's going to drive inside, and we're going to have a blocking foul called here against Carter Beck. He looks set and ready to take the charge, but blocking foul is the best he'll get. Or actually, that was Max Mason who tried to draw the foul, tried to draw the offensive foul, but instead picked up one. Braden Hayes misses his first free throw. Noah Hastings will check back in here for Ridgeview, and he'll replace Max Mason. How about the second free throw from Braden Hayes? Currently on 13 points, make that 14 with the bucket being good. Now here comes Tanner Maupin. 6-point game, looking to decrease that deficit here for the Ridgeview Mustangs. Tanner Maupin. Get it here. Carter Beck. 20 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Beck. Dribbling around. Still Beck. Get it here to Cole Kennedy. Noah Hastings will put up a deep three-pointer. Misses it, and this will go all the way out of bounds. And so now, one last substitution before the end of the quarter. Tanner Maupin will come off for Max Mason. 46-40 is the score, 1.3 remaining in the third quarter. Micah Meese just about gets it up and airballs it. Tried to draw a foul whilst putting up the heave. And that will end the third quarter. Titans lead by 6 as they'll look to defend their home court here on senior night. They lead 46-40 at the end of 3. One more quarter of basketball to play in the regular season at the Titan Center for the EPG Titans. But they will be back here next Wednesday, I believe it is, in the second round of regionals, because they get a first round bye to play the winner of Eureka and Central Catholic. And no matter who the opponent will be, that is going to be one heck of a matchup as we start this fourth quarter. Owen Bergquist with the ball for EPG, gets it to Jack Hempstead. Titan 5 on the floor is Micah Meese, Owen Bergquist, Braden Hayes, Jack Hempstead, and Ryan Kelsey. Ridgeview 5 is Maupin, Kennedy, Ludwig, Hastings, and Beck. Because Noah Hastings is going to get a steal. He's going to take it to the other end and score. And it's a 4-point game, 30 seconds into this fourth quarter. This game is much closer than EPG fans would like. Braden Hayes gets it to Micah Meese. Meese scouring the floor, looking for options. Jack Hempstead to Braden Hayes. Hayes gets it to Meese. Meese over to Bergquist, catch and shoot three-pointer. Bang! Owen Bergquist with a bucket for EPG to put them up by 7 points, which is their largest lead of the night. Cole Kennedy. Noah Hastings, three-pointer, bounces off the top of the backboard and over. That's going to be Titan basketball. So now EPG will get the ball back. Braden Hayes will bring it up. We'll look around. We'll get it to Micah Meese. Meese to Hayes. Hayes. Get it over to Bergquist. Bergquist back up top to Hayes. Hayes to Micah Meese. To Braden Hayes. Now Meese. Bergquist. Meese. Hayes. Three-pointer on its way. Got it! It's the first time the Titans lead by double digits tonight. Here comes Tanner Maupin at the other end. It's no good, and it was tipped back up and in by Owen Bergquist. So Micah Meese will now have it for EPG. 8-point game. Ridgeview has been hanging in there, but they can't let this opportunity slip away from them now. As we're going to have a foul called here against the Mustangs. It's against Tanner Maupin. That's his 4th foul. And Jake Kennedy, the head coach of Ridgeview, deciding not to take any action as of right now. Micah Meese. Meese just going to chew some clock again. Meese going to get it over to Bergquist. Back to Meese. Still Meese going to get within 50 points of reaching 2,000 career points. Won't get it on this possession, as that's no good, or maybe he will. We're going to get an on-the-ground foul, and that's going to be against Tanner Maupin. That's going to be his 5th. And Jake Kennedy is likely going to regret not taking out Maupin after 4 fouls. As the leading scorer of Ridgeview with 15 points, Tanner Maupin fouls out with 5 minutes to play. Jack Hempstead driving inside and putting it up and in. 10-point lead again for EPG. Here comes Cole Kennedy. He's going to have to carry the weight on his shoulders offensively now. Or at least that's what he'll try and make it, as he'll draw a foul. Owen Berquist picks up his 4th. Jeremy Yoss is going to check in after the next dead ball. And now here in goes Carter Beck. He's fouled on the way through. And this will be interesting. See who this is called against. It's against Ryan Kelsey. Owen Berquist was right in the bunch. And now he'll be taken out. Jeremy Yoss checks in. Jeremy Yoss here tonight with 4 points and just 1 rebound, but he has been effective off the ball as he usually is. As we're going to get an off-the-ball foul called here against EPG, and I believe it's going to be against Jack Hempstead. That's his first foul. 3 team fouls now here in the 4th quarter for the El Paso Gridley Titans. 4:56 to play. Ludwig, 3-pointer, catch and shoot, it's no good. Jeremy Yoss grabs the miss. Now here comes Micah Meese. Sound 18 points, really pushing 20. And you know he'll love to hit that mark here on this possession. And the Titans are 4.5 minutes away from picking up their 21st win of the year. And will improve to 21-8. Braden Hayes, Micah Meese, and Braden Hayes, he's going to be a shove down low. This will be against Max Mason, as Bob Schaefer will come in for Ryan Kelsey for the Titans. Braden Hayes to inbound. Gets it into Bob Schaefer. Now Jack Hempstead up near half court. Now Micah Meese. Jack Hempstead pass out to the corner is almost stolen. And this is going to be taken away. And now here come the Mustangs, although it's taken away. And now here's Braden Hayes. Gets it to Micah Meese. 4 minutes to play in this game. 10-point lead. Braden Hayes from the corner. It's no good. Rebound by Jack Hempstead. That's no good. Bob Schaefer can't tip it up and in. Now here comes Cole Kennedy, guarded by Jeremy Yoss. Kick out. Carter Beck, 3-pointer. That is no good. Again, ew from the student section in reaction to the shooting form displayed by Carter Beck. We're going to get a foul called here against Max Mason. As Micah Meese drew the foul. It is Mason's 3rd. 4th team foul against Ridgeview with 3.5 to go. So here's Braden Hayes. Just sit there and pass it to Micah Meese. Meese to Schaefer. Hayes drives it inside, floats it up and in. And that may very well be the dagger, even though there's over 3 minutes left to play. The Titans not looking like they'll blow this lead. Mason is going to kick it out. Kennedy, 3-pointer, it's no good. Rebound goes to Braden Hayes. And here he comes. Hayes to Meese. Meese, he'll look around. Micah Meese driving inside. Jack Hempstead to Braden Hayes. Jack Hempstead to Micah Meese at the free throw line. Meese floats it up, airballs it, and that came off a Ridgeview defender, and it will be Titan basketball. 2:25 left here in this game. And the Titans looking more and more likely to come away with the victory here. Braden Hayes gets it to Micah Meese. Meese zips it to Schaefer. Schaefer to Yoss. Now Meese. Hayes to Jeremy Yoss. Jeremy Yoss, brilliant pass to find Hempstead. Here's Braden Hayes, step back, three-pointer. That is almost in, but no good. And that was whacked out of bounds by Cole Kennedy. And now the clock has hit the 2-minute mark. 1:59 left officially in this game. Braden Hayes now. Hayes scouring the floor. Gets it to Schaefer. Now Micah Meese. Meese looking around, and he looks like he was going up for the shot, but maybe got off a pass to Jeremy Yoss. Either way, it's a shooting foul going to be called against the Mustangs. It's against Max Mason. 1:44 to play. 56-44, Titans lead. Chance for Micah Meese to extend that. First free throw is good. Meese is now on 19 points, which officially puts him at 1961. In terms of career points. So now here comes Cole Kennedy. He'll float it up. It's no good. Rebound. Goes here to Carter Beck. He'll put it up. That's no good. Another empty possession for Ridgeview. And now Braden Hayes is going to be fouled on his way up the court. Noah Hastings is the one who will be punished by the officials. Now Braden Hayes will hope to add 2 more from the free throw line. Braden Hayes misses the first one. Second free throw by Hayes is good. Makes it a 15-point lead for EPG. 1:18 to go. Now the question is, does David Nelson get an appearance? Landon Ludwig, deep three-pointer, timeout called by Jake Kennedy. And here we go again, because we're going to get the timeout and foul show here from Ridgeview for the last 70 seconds of this ball game. They're down by 12 against the EPG Titans. You're probably not going to make a comeback at this point. Don't really see the point, really. It's a 12-point lead either way for EPG. Micah Meese is on 20 points and has 9 rebounds. Braden Hayes also on 20 points. He has 2 rebounds. And the next highest scorer for EPG is Owen Berquist with 6, which is a surprise name on the box score, because you don't really see Owen Berquist, or you at least don't hear his name much when it comes to EPG scoring. But a couple three-pointers tonight puts him in that conversation. He's the 3rd highest EPG scorer. Ridgeview's leading scorer, Tanner Maupin, fouled out around the 5-minute mark in this 4th quarter, and that has been a detriment to Ridgeview's chances in this game. Siobhan Maxson is back in the game for the Titans. He's on 4 fouls. Here is Braden Hayes. Gets it to Micah Meese, and it does not look like Ridgeview will foul. Here's Braden Hayes, who will drive inside, take it to the rack, and score! 14-point game. Ryan Kelsey summoned off the bench, and David Nelson will come off the bench as well. Landon Ludwig with a three-pointer. It's no good. Here comes Braden Hayes. Hayes will drive it in. He looks to just float it up and in. He does. And Nathaniel Meese calls a timeout to get the subs in. And I don't think we're going to get all 5 seniors on the floor. as it is in fact a 30-second timeout that was called by Nathaniel Meese. Jeremy Yoss will check in, so we'll have all 5 seniors on the floor for the last 37.6 seconds of this game. And you know what that means. David Nelson, maybe it's time for you to get a 3-pointer. We've been waiting for a David Nelson 3-pointer all season. He scored a bucket during the Thanksgiving tournament, in which EPG routinely get blowouts in those games. So now Braden Hayes, Jeremy Yoss, Micah Meese, Jeremy Yoss, David Nelson, Ryan Kelsey, and Bob Schaefer. That's your 5. Noah Hastings with a 3-pointer. It's no good. Ryan Kelsey grabs the miss or not. Max Mason has it. Now Carter Beck, he'll drive it inside, and it's going to be taken away by Bob Schaefer. And now it's David Nelson time, hopefully. Micah Meese is going to get it to David Nelson. This from half court. It's no good. And that would have been a fever dream for all Titans fans. 1 second remaining as a bucket went in there from Cole Kennedy, and that will do it. EPG fans were about 2 feet away from a fever dream as David Nelson chucked one up from half court right at the end. But the Titans end up winning 63-49 here tonight, as we'll run through some final stats and we'll get you guys out of here. Micah Meese ended just short of a double-double, 20 points and 9 rebounds, as he broke the EPG all-time leading scorer record tonight. Bob Schaefer with 4 points and 7 rebounds. Jeremy Yoss, 4 points, 2 rebounds. Braden Hayes with 24 points and 2 rebounds, a much better second half for him. Siobhan Maxson with 3 points and a rebound. Ryan Kelsey with only 6 rebounds. Jack Kempstead 2 points, 2 rebounds, and Owen Berquist with just 6 points. Meanwhile, for the Ridgeview Mustangs, Cole Kennedy with 6, Tanner Maupin with 15, Jack Pierce with 2, Carter Beck with 10, Noah Hastings with 7, and Landon Ludwig with 3 3-pointers to have a total of 9 points. So your Titans win on senior night over the Ridgeview Mustangs, a game they expected to win, and a game they didn't win by as much as they would have liked. 63-49, your final here from the Titan Center, as we will see you Thursday in Chillicothe for EPG's matchup against Illinois Valley Central for their final regular season game. And so we will say good night to you here from the Titan Center. My name is Glenn Webster, and you listened and watched EPG Boys Basketball on Route 24 Radio and Ben Webster Sports. We will see you all on Thursday.